Welcome to Built for This Network, where we inspire, empower, and motivate. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Twitch at Built for This Network. Streaming 24 hours, 365 on Roku Streaming App and Amazon Fire TV. Also join the movement at BuiltForThisRadioNetwork.com. We are Built for This Network, for the strong, not the weak.
For this, I get it rockin' like the Chief do. Two-step king, Mukadeen and truck D2. Hella clean, pull up white thing, looking see-through. Bust a bus banging on the speaker, it get lethal. They don't be broad, but we can really get specific. Tell me what you really know about DJ Purplish. Poetic sense, Tony Sanchez, they bringin' heat. They in the zone every time like the ENT. Game on Smash, got the padlock to it. It's for the strong, not the weak, even Madlock knew it. And if they think somebody better, they been sippin' on fluid. And ain't no party like a party with the mad. Now it's moving, okay, we built for this. Built for this. Built for this. We just built for this. Built for this. Built for this. For the strong, not the weak. Built for this. Let's go.
We are Built for This Network, for the strong, not the weak.
DJ Mukad, DJ Mukad, DJ Mukadeen, two-step king, in the zone, yeah he do his thing. Built for this, network is his team, that's a family dream.
We are Built for This Network, for the strong, not the weak.
The zone, man.
I don't like my job, but I work it. Yeah, we all need bread. Really, we just gotta thank God when it's working. I can't lay my head, knowing I ain't give my all and put the work in. I sleep when I'm dead, but dog, right now I gotta move with a purpose. Gotta move with a purpose. Yeah, whoa. Yeah, I'm moving with precision and decisions. There's so many avenues I could get in. Yeah, I was tripping, me and God, we had us to sit in. He told me do better, I say better, now I be winning. Now I'm turned up, I just work hard and I'm chillin'. Gotta stack up the money young for the children. God told me, boy, you too hard, you don't fit in. The big play for the big dogs, gonna dig in. $10 per hour, I still gotta get in. Gotta count them chicken. And y'all guys still want me at the same time. Away, gotta mop up in that. I thank you, God, cause I know I'm strong. Folks outside look at me for guidance, and a small percentage don't even like me, but I get on beats like way beside me. It's exciting, like did you hear? Folks say they like my music, cause they feel like the street while you right. Don't like
that Mad Knox music. Mad Knox music. Knox music. Mad Knox music. Mad Knox music. Mad Knox music. Mad Knox music.
With Mr. Cabal himself, Jerseyvern, the Chief Rocka.
Right here on Built for This Network.
No commercial introduction. No music. It's me and only. Boom, guess who stepped in the room? Yeah, he's the #1 Chief Rocka, Jerseyvern. I talk about this team all the time. Ain't no time I don't talk shit. You know what I'm saying? Me and Jerry shit they had the last 5 years. I'll wait. Count. Tell me how many they had the last 5 years. That's case closed. I don't give a fuck what they doing regular season, in my opinion. You know? I don't know what game people be looking at. I mean, because they always throwing this their own bullshit out. Well, this, well, that. I want to hear that. Look at the damn game. Whatever's going on in the game. Okay, I'm going to tell you what was going on in the game. Coming to you live with his recap show.
You're not ready for the #1 Chief Rocka, Jerseyvern doing his recap show.
Network for the strong, not the weak.
It's that Mad Knox music. Mad Knox music. Mad Knox music. Mad Knox.
This is Mocha Bella from X Squad Radio Network. It's Monday, and you're listening to the #1 Chief Rocka, Jerseyvern recap and entertainment show, where he gets you updated on all your sports, entertainment, and news, and also has guests sitting in. Tune in and enjoy the show. Go Chief Rocka.
This is DJ Poetic Sins. We're built for this network and in the zone. And you're tuned into right now the #1 Chief Rocka, Jerseyvern, with his recap and entertainment show right here on YouTube, Fire Stick TV, and Roku. Download those apps. Let's go.
This is your girl, DJ Purplicious. If you're down with football, basketball, baseball, all those different kind of sports, come on through and check out the one and the only #1 Chief Rocka. He got it all for you. Just sit back and relax. Come on through and check him out. You know what I'm saying?
Check this out. This DJ Mukadeen, the Two-Step King, and I'm listening to the #1 Chief Rocka, Jerseyvern, the Master Blaster, recap and entertainment show.
Y'all talk about sports. I talk about entertainment.
If you don't know, now you know.
I talk about news. I talk about whatever you want.
If you didn't know, now you know.
I talk about if you say your mama whipped your ass, I'm going to talk about it.
If you thought you knew, now you know.
You know what I'm saying? This is #1 Chief Rocka, Jerseyvern.
Let's go, Burn.
He's back. The Master Blaster himself, my big brother, the number one Chief Rocka, Jerseyvern. Yeah, man.
Why niggas look mad? Y'all supposed to be happy on the screen. Y'all niggas look like y'all wanted me to stay in jail. Oh, busters.
Now, directly from the planet, representing Jersey on the Love Love. Cool G brother.
You're in big trouble now, pal.
Damn, I miss home.
Brown eyes. Brown eyes. Brown eyes. His brown eyes with the reflection of me is what I yearn to see. Brown eyes. His brown eyes with the reflection of me is what I yearn to see. While I hold my lonesome pillow, wanting him to be the first melody that I hear. While I hold my lonesome pillow, wanting him to be the first melody that I hear. As he touches me much further than my skin, as my heart beats to his name, even when he's not around. As the scenery surrounds my dreams when I lay down to the night, and then later to meet the morning sun. Brown eyes, his brown eyes with the reflection of me is what I yearn to see. As the scenery surrounds my dreams when I lay down to the night, and then later to meet the morning sun. While I hold my lonesome pillow, wanting him to be the first melody that I hear. As he touches me much further than my skin, as my heart beats to his name, even when he's not around. For I am a victim of Cupid's spell, yet no remedy can cure me. Losing him is the only thing I fear. Dysfunction in my mind to the tune of his voice. Wanted to touch the ebony masterpiece, to feel his warmth upon me, making my smile glisten in the absence of light. Only he knew how much I want him near. Near enough to hear my body calling him in the early morning, only to fulfill the lover's passion once we unite as one. As one. As one. But also near enough to express my heart's wants and needs, and to wipe away my past tears. And as he reflects in my brown eyes of mine, he'll find my soul echoing his name with glee, telling the ways that I adore, and I shall live more. The only thing that is meant to be with me. Brown eyes.
You are now in the Recap Entertainment Zone this morning.
Brown eyes. Brown eyes. Brown eyes.
Just a little poetry for you this morning. If you were sitting back, had thoughts in your mind, any type of feeling, poetry, and the music will reflect on things in life in general, how we got here, where we're going, and how long do we have left. Just I am the number one chief rocker, Jerseyvern, here on a Monday morning, August the 17th, 2026. It's time, once again, people. Yeah, let's do this. Yes, sir. Good morning, everybody. Number one chief rocker, Jerseyvern, here on a Monday morning. What's up, Mook? I just see you got your ears on. That's right. Keep them on, baby. We got a good time and a lot of excitement going on today as far as talking sports, news, culture, entertainment, whatever you want to talk about. We got it today. Here we are in the Herman Rick studio on the Built for This Network in the Zone platform. To all my background listeners, people in the background, I see you, I see you. And after every show, I see that you be there and you respond. Big ups to the background. We're going to start off today with a little monologue. People, it's time to wake up. Life is too short to not enjoy yourself, have fun, have laughter. If you don't have fun and laughter, then you just a square. You know what I'm saying? You like on that block by yourself, you know? You ever went down a block and you just seen one person just sitting there, but they're lonely? That's how you are. If you don't like to have fun, you don't like to enjoy life, you don't like to laugh, then I don't know what you want in life. You know what I'm saying? Life, people, is very valuable today. With all the shit going on out here today, as far as we got a man nobody in this world like, world, not just United States, but world, a man in this world that nobody likes. He's destroying the United States. He's trying to put his print on other countries, which if he don't watch out, they're gonna put Prince's hands on him. You know? I can say me. So for all you people like to twist people's words, you go ahead on and take it out your mind and say that what Chief Rocky said. They're gonna put hands on the president. Man, fuck him and fuck you if you say that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, to all the people out there that, heard me just say fuck him. I do because, I just let passion out when I do it. But I don't do it to hurt nobody, to offend nobody. You know what I'm saying? I just do it in basic conversation. A lot of times I laugh at that stuff. So it ain't really hurting you. It shouldn't hurt you. But if you got new kids, this show is not for you. Just like you say on the Jersey Connect show. So if you had to step back, there won't be no problem, because it's 80-something more people that, want to hear it and want to enjoy it and want to know what's going on with number one Chief Rock Jerseyvern on this Monday morning, But all in all, man, life is too short. It's time for us to, love one another. Don't down one another. Don't put nobody down. This whole from Friday, I say from actually Thursday night, from Thursday night all the way up until early yesterday morning. That's all I've been hearing is people speaking negative about other people. And we got to stop that, man. I mean, you know how many people that I wrote in the last 1.5 years? About 15,000 people. And to hear all these different comments and these different things thrown at people, these different things, and it mostly is us. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. It's mostly us. We got to start trying to love one another. It's a couple of groups that we have, and I found out by Sid's brother got in the car. He was a Muslim. Got in the car. We had a nice conversation, but he had about a 25-minute ride. and he was telling me about all these different groups that merged together to protect us black folks when things start getting bad. Because you got all these groups that our supposed to be president, he didn't create them, but he started them by giving them a lot of freedom, you know? So if they go around trying to force the issue on minority people, especially black, then my brother told me, let me see, I'm trying to think his name. Brother Najee Musa Muhammad said to me that, bruh, don't never stop doing what you want to do. Don't never let these people make you feel like you caged in your own place because you're scared to go out a lot of time. Because people are out here looking out for you. It's just that we got to get more togetherness so we can form an identity with one another that we have each other back. He said until we do that, then these people are just out here to make sure that our people don't get trampled on. But until we don't become better and we start loving one another and being there for one another, he said they just gonna stay where they at. They just waiting for these other people to get out of hand, then they gonna come up and step in their hands, you know? Big up to the brother, man. Matter of fact, I gave him my number. He told me he gonna call me, and you know, he one day want to come on and speak to the people, you know. But right now, he said he's between Chicago, New York, and LA, because he got a lot of things he got to do within the next couple of months, and a lot of literature he have to put out there in the next couple of months in these cities. And he told me once he get back here and get settled down, he will reach out to me. And I said, that's a good thing, bro. I hope you do, man. Because he's a very intelligent young guy. I think he had to be at least about between 28 and 35, but very, very intelligent. You know what I'm saying? He said that his oldest cousin used to be one of the right-hand man to Malcolm X back in the days. And he passed all his literature down to out his family. So they speak it throughout the family. That's why he knows a lot that he knows today. I said, big, bro. But we're not here just to talk about that. We're here to talk about today, man. We're talking about Major League Baseball. NFL preseason is back. And man, we got to talk about what's going on in this preseason, man. And talk about a lot of different things. The WNBA, they don't have many games left. I'm going to tell you how that's going. Let me see, Major League Baseball. They have like probably about the most 45 games left. You know what I'm saying? Before playoffs start. Right now they're jockeying for a playoff spot, seeing who's going to win the division. And to speak on the division, I'm going to talk about the team that was on top of the world, and right now they're starting to lose their grip. Their own manager is calling people out. So I just sit back, stay tuned. We're gonna make this thing happen. I have some more celebrities came in the chat room. Like I said earlier, DJ Mokadeen is in here. He says Rod got his ears on. You know what I'm saying? Big shows this weekend playing music. We got Poetic Sins, president of Creative Design and Art, and a lot of other good things here with the Dope Network. She had a couple of sets this weekend, you know, great sets for her too. She have a show on tonight, Poetic Lounge. Come on around 9 o'clock, check it out. She says she's in working, background listening. We got the Jungle Brothers. BX, oh, my bad. I'm sitting here in the motherfucking zone, and I wasn't looking at my screen to see that I wasn't on, you know, live. My bad to everybody background listening and to my chat room, my bad. you know, I'm thinking I'm on Spreaker sometimes because when I get to talking and I don't have my camera on at first, I'll be looking over at the window, you know, because I can look outside and the sun is shining bright. And I was just tranced into that. My mind was just blanking to that. I didn't think about the camera not being on. But we got from the BX. He's living in Charlotte now. Zulu Cast, CEO, owner, and everything else in there. We got my man, younger brother up in the house. What's going on, Jungle? We're going to talk about them Giants too, man. We're definitely going to talk about that. Also, out in the West, Mountain region, from Portland, Oregon, we have the lovely Pootie from Portland. Miss Tiffany is up in the house. What's going on, Tiff? I hear you, baby. Tiff up early this morning, man. I seen her in another platform earlier. Big up to you, Tiff. And I will get in touch with you. She called me out. I hear you, baby. From Duluth, Minnesota. That's up north from Minnesota. Up from the city of Minnesota. We got my main man, boxing extraordinaire. I know he watched that fight this past Saturday. We're going to talk about that too. We got Mr. R.C. Cameron in the house. What's going on, R.C.? Yeah, big boxing match in ATL this past weekend, man. We're going to talk about that, man. There was a lot of funny shit going on up in there, but it was some good. All in all, it was the best thing that Atlanta had since the World Cup qualifications was here. You know what I'm saying? This year, the World Cup qualification that's feel like up until now was the best thing. Because y'all think the Falcons going to carry that torch when the season starts? I got to tell you about what a brother feels about that. That's a diehard. And I ain't never feel sorry for a Falcon fan in my life, but I felt sorry for him the other night, man. When he was on Facebook Live, man. You know what I'm saying? He about done. He ain't going to be done because he's born and raised here, but he about done with the Falcons, man. And I don't blame you. I don't blame you. You got an owner that's, rich as hell. He got shit. He got the good old boys backing him too. You know, country club boys, good old boys, you know what I'm saying? Whoever, they're backing them too. So it ain't like the Falcons would never go into that world of saying we ain't got no money, you know what I'm saying? But they always gonna have money. But he built that stadium. City ain't do shit. He built that stadium. This good old boy. That's why they have all the events they want in there. And they be having some big events up in there, you know. They even had tours. I didn't know they had tours up there. So one day, this couple said, I hope we put the right address in, but we're going to the tour of Mercedes-Benz. I said, really? I said, they be having that shit going on? I said, I didn't even know it. And I seen they built the motherfucker. I said, I went in there. Let me see, I've been to Mercedes-Benz about 4 times. You know what I'm saying? I seen, I think, 2 Falcons game. I seen a Georgia Tech game, and North Carolina A&T played in the championship game in there. You know, those are only 4 games I went to. You know, I could go to more games, but my team didn't come down here enough for me to go up in there. Only time I want to go there, my team come. I missed Ohio State because shit. When they play Georgia, them Georgia fans be buying up everything loose, they get it. And who else came? That's about it. I go see everything else though. You know, as far as the Braves and Yankees, I go see that. The Knicks when they come to town. I didn't go to this past year, man. But, you know, Chief, I got a lot of shit going on. You know, it's just that I'm not one to come on here and complain about badness. I come on here and tell, you know, my past history and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But if things going on with me right now, I'm not telling. I'm to the point now after what happened to me, back in 2020, 2021, you know what I'm saying? I don't depend on people helping me doing nothing because people are not there for you like you are for them, you know? So I just mainly, you know, if something's going on, just right here coming on air builds my morale up and makes me feel different. I can get about all that other shit until after the show, you know? She said, I didn't see the fight live, but I saw replays of the Shield fight. Didn't even see that Zesty Slap box match with RJ and Orlando. Yeah, I think I nodded out on that shit, RC. I told somebody to call me when the Shields fight come on, because I kept nodding out, you know. I mean, because shit, the fight didn't come on at 12:30. I mean, that's when they was introducing and all that shit, you know. The fight probably started almost 1:45. All that pop and circumstance there. But we're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about that. But all in all, it was a good night as far as that, man. But I don't know, man. I guess I was wore out, man, because throughout the other fights that was on, the good fights. I ain't talking about that clown shit they had on, but the good fights that was on, I was in and out on that shit too, man. Then until it got to the point, it just took me a nice 40-minute joint because I got that phone call as soon as they start coming on talking about the boxes about to come out. I got that phone call, you know, good people, man. You know, you have a couple of them in life that's, you know, look out and do something you ask them to do. But it was a family I know, they was doing a fight party over their house, wanted me to come, but man, I was burnt out, man. I'm serious. I was burnt out after losing that privilege with Lyft and sitting out a whole week waiting on Uber to approve me. I lost a lot of money that I needed to do things with. You know what I'm saying? So I got put back in the hole. Now I got to try to build back up, you know. But during that period of time, I ain't asked nobody for shit. I ain't asked nobody for a damn thing. You know what I'm saying? I know I done got to the point now I know how to suffer. And that suffering makes me better. It builds me up. A lot of people say, oh, you shouldn't do that. Yeah, I'll say, you gonna help me out, motherfucker? If I would have called you, but you help me out. That's just point blank. I don't want to hear about what I should do. I gotta do what I gotta do. You know what I'm saying? And it's not hurting me in health, you know. So I'm all good, man. That's definitely right. But all in all, man, I was telling you about this mayor in Stockbridge. I think he's gonna get his seat unrevoked. They revoked his seat for a minute, you know. He was going through court. I think everything is lining up in his favor. I haven't really been watching the news to find out did he get his seat back or whatever. But I'm telling you, man, when you got that other color backing you, you ain't gonna lose. Especially what makes it look bad is we was trying to take him down, trying to bury him, burn him. Young boy, 22. I can see his future in politics gonna get bigger. It's just that majority of politicians out here today, and I know I'm going on, and I gotta get to this, all our topics today, but a lot of politicians out here today are not no quiet boys. A lot of politicians out here today got a lot of dirt, a lot of skeletons and claws. It's just that they wasn't very good. But then they're gonna try to bring this man down for, I heard it wasn't nothing big. You know what I'm saying? It could have just been a mistake being that he's young, he's still learning the system of being a mayor. You know what I'm saying? But we are quick to judge and bury our own instead of trying to help that brother out or whispering in his ear. You're trying to burn him because you ain't want him in the first place. And that's the same. That's just like women. We don't want no women to be in charge of nothing. You know what I'm saying? But when you go home, she in charge of motherfucking house. So, I mean, you rather You rather have a woman in your household be in charge of you than a woman in the United States or a governor in your state running things. They're not being in charge of you. They're just running things to make things better for our lives, especially if they blind. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I ain't talking about just any woman. I'm talking about Stacey Abrams ran for governor twice. I heard brothers here say, oh, ain't no woman can run Georgia. We want Kemp in there. Fuck that. Then Ms. Harris ran for the presidency. They said the same thing and didn't vote. It wasn't just them, it was all men. All men. Not this man. Because I'm going for the best candidate that I feel is going to help us. Because look what's going on now. Is we getting any help? Shit, we so far in the hole. Shit, we can't even throw a rock and hit that motherfucker go hit the water or whatever. Or hit the other rock. You can't even hit it. That's how far in the hole we are. And that's how far down on the totem pole we are too. So I think we need to wake up and smell the coffee, but the motherfucker brew every morning. It brew all day. People drink coffee all day. You know? You gotta wake up, smell coffee, and start doing the right thing or talking to people. I mean, are we talking to our younger society and our family? Well, I'm gonna say no to me because my family don't even keep in touch. That's sad, man. I'm up in age, and you know how hard it is to just sit here and say, damn, family don't even call. You know, they wait for you to call. But I ain't calling. No. Like I told the brother the other day, it takes two. You got to call me like I call you. You got to text me like I text you. You know? So that's how that go, man. She said, have you been following this stuff with Stephen A. Smith and the National Association of Black Journalism? They gave him a thumbs down. Yeah, I heard about that, man. I heard about that. See, I haven't followed it, but believe me, if Stephen A. Smith said he's on a comeback and he's gonna bring them down for giving him a thumbs down, and they gave him a good review. Whenever the last time they did it, they gave him a good review, but now the person that runs it, they said, no, bro, you get a thumbs down. But Stephen A., you gotta realize. You gotta realize. You can't just do some of the shit you do and think that people gonna like it and laugh with it or love it, you know what I'm saying, or move on. They got that bad taste in their mouth about you. So, I mean, bro, just accept it, man. Leave it alone. Why keep opening the can of worms when you don't need to? You know what I'm saying? Who the fuck want worms? Then wouldn't it say old people get your worm? So why would you want to open up a can of it? You know? Post said there was even a animated video about him that DL Hughley responded. Yeah, I've seen that one, folks. Yeah. Hey, man, all I can say is, Stephen A., you got two platforms. You got a big time podcast platform, and you on ESPN First Take. Well, you got to let it go. You know what I'm saying? Either you got to help people or let it go. Which one you going to do? You ain't going to do the first. So just let it go. He ain't going to help nobody. She said, he making a huge mistake if he respond like he said he will, because he'll just talk down to black people, black folks once again, proving their point. Yeah, that's what I said. Let it go. I mean, why even put yourself or your face, your platform up to such negativity? You know what I'm saying? Because that's all you're going to do is bring negativity to it, man. See, man, is that type of motherfucker that when you, like a boxer, I put it just, we was talking about boxing a minute ago, like a boxer. When you get that shot that says, hey, that's it, but you still want to go on, you're defeating the purpose. You're going to get hurt more, and you're going to get knocked the fuck out. So, see, now you're going to get hurt more, and a lot of people are going to start tuning you out, knocking you out. You know? So who you gonna have in your? I can see Stephen A. going to basketball games now, right? Walking around like waiting for motherfucker. Hey, Stephen A. They ain't even gonna look at the motherfucker. He gonna be like, yo, what's going on, Jalen Brunson? He gonna act like he shouldn't jump and concentrate. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody gonna tune in to him no more, man. You know what I'm saying? Because you done played your last motherfucking fiddle. Yeah. Post said people been saying that for years, so he can't be surprised by the award. Yeah. Yeah, man. It's sad. It's definitely sad, man. Hey, man, in the world of preseason football that went on this past weekend, you know, you can put in the chat how you feel about your team. What did you think the team did right or wrong? You know what I'm saying? I got my opinions about. I ain't gonna talk about all the teams. I'm just giving you scores for this past weekend, and I may comment on it. You know what I'm saying? But because I've seen just about I've seen a lot of games. You know what I'm saying? If I didn't see the game when it came on, or NFL Network, they go over game again. They play another the same game that they played earlier. They play it again. So I did get to see a lot of football this past weekend, and football's back, man. I mean, look, August is almost over, man. Summer's over. I mean, I knew this shit was gonna happen. The temperature is starting to get up to the hundreds and every day now. The rain slack, it's about time. We went all day the last 2 days with no rain. I was shocked as a motherfucker because from April up until this past week, that's all we've been getting, the rain. You know what I'm saying? It'd be nice all day, then it start raining. I mean, like flood rain. It ain't rain, you know, like in Florida, it rain, nice little storm, bang, bang, bang. And then next thing you know, smoke coming from the ground because it's hot as hell. No, we ain't been getting that. We've been getting that shit with that shit keep pouring down. It rain overnight and shit like that, man. If they ever say it's a water shortage, somebody's smuggling that shit. They putting it in places that it don't need to be put. They're probably the underground city, you know, just like Paradise, the picture that was on. It's serious, you know. So yeah, man, the shit. And it's gonna be like this from now until at least the end of September. Because I remember you used to go on the tailgates. It was hot as a motherfucker out there. It was hot as a bitch out there. And them motherfuckers be having them jerseys on. I just had a t-shirt and hat on, man. You just be having them jerseys on and shit, man. I know it was hot as a motherfucker. Out there tailgating, drinking that all and shit. Eating all that good ass food, man. Yeah. Tiffany Poole from Portland said, I stopped traveling California, Louisiana, and Texas because none of my cousins ever flew to Portland to visit my family. Airplane, both ways. Now I travel only for enjoyment. I feel you, PNP. Big up to PNP. I wish I had my buttons right here where I can hit the applause button, but that's a big ass comment right there so far chatting today. You know what I'm saying? I don't blame you. And PNP is one of the type that will come to see you. You just got to go visit her too. And I know you was coming here not just to visit me. You came to visit everybody as part of TDSS and the Two Live Students. But I tell you what, when you came here, I felt like I was the person you came to see because we bonded, me, you, Bear, shit, my intern, even though he don't drink or do nothing else, he'll hang with you and party. But yeah, we had great times. And I'm definitely, I've been checking on flights now. So when I do get that nice little piece of money, instead of me not doing what I need to do, I'm gonna go ahead and book me a flight ahead of time. So they said you book it ahead of time, it's cheap. I find out this girl got in the car and told she was talking to somebody on the phone. That's why I understand that. How the fuck you gonna tell me not to talk on the phone? And these motherfuckers being there arguing and telling all their business and FaceTiming, you know what I'm saying? Girl, oh, look, girl. And shit, that should be against the rules because you in my car FaceTime. I don't know if you got the camera on me or not. You know what I'm saying? So she talking about all her flights are for $50. So I'm like, who the fuck you flying? Spirit ain't here no more. I ain't asked her that. I ain't want to get in that conversation because only people I'm gonna talk to is the people that talk to me whole conversation. Actually, that's the only one I'm talking. I'm not conversating or starting a conversation with nobody no more because these people out here that you contract with, they take this shit to another level as far as what you can do, what you can't do, this or that. I'm wrong, customer always right. You know, I can't go through that shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm retired. You know what I'm saying? I'm retired. You know, just waiting on the military. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I hope it's any day now I get this respond. You know, but that's all I'm waiting on. You know, the military to do what they got to do. Once they do what they got to do, I ain't got to do nothing shit out here. People need me to run them to the airport or run me to a spot where, you know, they're going out to drink. If I get them there, they get away now. You know what I'm saying? That's the only thing I'm going to be doing, you know? That's just like my bar. I got bar license, right? But I do not want to work restaurants where the bartender got to serve food. You know, you go take orders for food. You take orders for food and drinks. I've seen some bartenders, you know, they're scratching their head, trying to add up shit, looking to see what shit go to what shit. I ain't got time for that shit there. You know what I'm saying? All I want to do is work weddings, parties, when I ain't taking no orders for food. That's all I want to work. I want to work the shit down. All I'm doing is drinks. Because bad enough, you got to concentrate on drinks. And then you got to try to make motherfuckers happy so you can get them tips. You know what I'm saying? So that's all I want to do. And a couple of people said they got some things that's coming up. You know, they need more than one bartender. So I told them, if you do, let me know. You know what I'm saying? I love doing that. Oh, shit. I don't even drink when I'm doing it. You know, I see some bartenders taking shots with people and shit like that, people buying them shots. I ain't, man, all I do is do what I got to do. You know what I'm saying? I got me a bottle of water, tipping that up. Because if you work with the bartender, you don't realize, boy, them motherfuckers start getting that drink in them, they keep coming back for more. I remember last time I did bartender, I was at Kesey Inc. Squad. I was at his house. His oldest son had graduated college. So they had much liquor. And I know some of them young kids didn't want some of that shit they had. So what I did is, because I'm a mixologist, I know how to mix that shit. So I made my own special drink. I wish I had some of the shit I had at the house. I could have made it really fast. I made this drink, bro. Them motherfuckers come, hey, let me get some of that punch. Let me get some of that punch. I was like, oh, ain't no problem. Ain't no problem. Man, I had a big thing. That shit ran out. I had to start serving other shit. You know what I'm saying? But them motherfuckers was mad. You can't make no more. I ain't got enough. I ain't got enough stuff. And some of the shit ran out down here. I ain't got enough, you know, and whatnot. Just keep sipping on that cup. You'll get the films out of it. Tiffany Poodle said it rained 250 days a year in Portland, but it's more of a mess, like a rainforest. Now, I can deal with that. I deal with that all day long, Tip. That's real, man. Hey, man, we got the co-CEO brought on in this outfit, along with me and DJ Mukadeen. We got my main man. The birthday boy is in town. We got mad to the motherfucking Knox up in here, the crown holder. What's going on, crown holder? Yeah, I know we got a lot to talk about tomorrow. That birthday must have been exciting, boy. Yeah. Yeah, crown holder just turned, my oldest son the same age. So big up to the crown holder. You know what I'm saying? Good shit this weekend, bro. He even came on, played some music, man. Look up to the crown holder, man. You figure the person won't do that on their birthday, but shit, crown holder was in full effect. I hear you, boy. Yeah. Let me see. Okay, anyway, man, and this past weekend of the NFL, right? We had I started with this game right here. The Rams played the Chiefs to a 2012 victory. The game was like close most of the game. The Chiefs, all they did was kick 3 field goals. You know, they didn't play a lot of their big guns. You know, the quarterback, Mahomes, I was getting ready to call him McMahon. I was like, damn, my tipper really fucked me up on that one. Mahomes didn't play, but Mahomes looked good. Mahomes out there doing little drills, messing around, act like he was a receiver, just showing people that leg is better. So they didn't play a lot of their key players, The Rams mixed match. They had some here and there, you know what I'm saying? But all in all, man, I always say this. I look at preseason, and I like preseason, not for my starters. Because if you was made a starter, then I know what you can do, or the coaches know what you can do. I look at what type of backups did we get? Did we get motherfuckers that can come against other team backups or something they started and do the job? That's why I look at preseason for. I don't look at if the final count is your team got a high score, my team got a low score. That means we need to go get some more players for that bench. As soon as they start cutting players from other teams, you need to start bringing them over to my team. You know what I'm saying? Because that's weakness when you ain't got players that can hold their own. But anyway, they played in the Arrowhead Stadium, and that's still the same name. And the Rams beat the Chiefs. But believe me, this week, the Chiefs going to have more quality players in the game, and you'll see you can't see Chiefs. But I think this week right here, and a lot of people not realizing, people still thinking it's 4 preseason games. It's not 4. It's only 3, right? And usually when they had 4 on that 4th game, none of your starters is in the game. Your first or some of your second team players are not in the game. They in fucking sweats on the sideline. These are people that's trying to make the team, the last motherfucker, or people trying to get their position as being a backup to the starters, trying to get their shit together. You know what I'm saying? So this week, a lot of people that's probably going to be starting for their teams is playing. Like with my team, we had to play our starting quarterback because the coach wanted to see how this motherfucker did. We'll get on my team in a minute. We'll get on my team in a minute. Let me see. RC, we need to trade JJ McCarthy, captain, to the highest sucker. I mean, bitter. Yeah, JJ is a bum, man. RC, I said this shit last year before y'all even drafted him. Before the draft, I said if they got JJ up there that high teams, then they ain't really looked at his college career. Sometimes coaches can persuade other coaches and general managers. And I think Jim Harbaugh did that with JJ. Just because he played with him at Michigan. You the one had him playing good at Michigan, and he didn't really play that great. He had a good running back. If his running back wasn't that good, he wouldn't be sharing time with the Rams, with Williams. So you had a good running back and a good defense. So don't put that shit on JJ. JJ made a little bit of play. He ain't make a lot. I'm a Big Ten man, so I seen the season. I've seen a lot of Big Ten football. So JJ ain't shit, man. And you're right, RC, the biggest sucker, because there will be a sucker out there asking about it. You know what I'm saying? It will be a sucker out there asking about him, man. The next game was the Packers and Steelers. And now, ain't no Steelers fans come on here like that. And my homeboy, he gonna try to give me an excuse, right? I mean, I haven't been up to Jersey, man. That's why I said, your phone work in Jersey, though? No, but you ain't want to answer. You ain't want to answer because I'm gonna tell you. You think just because you beat the Packers who need backup players too. But that shit they showed out there against Pittsburgh, that shit was sorry as hell. Pittsburgh don't look that impressive to me. And they said a lot of stars ain't play. Oh, well, Aaron Rodgers and them sorry motherfuckers will be out there this week. You know what I'm saying? Now we're gonna really see. See, first week, I really can't sit here and describe and say that this team did this team did that, blah, 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 because it's really a testing, really a get you, banging against other teams. Some of these teams practice with each other this past week. You know what I'm saying? So I can't really sit back and talk about, well, this team, that, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Until this week. Next Monday, I can get on here and I can talk about all these motherfuckers like, yeah, what they gonna be like, what they gonna do. As a matter of fact, talking about football, me and Chuck D will be on this Wednesday with the fantasy, the Call Your Play show, which we'll have a new name for. We should have it by the show night. You know, we still trying to get that shit together, man. We got the crown holding there. You know,
Hey,
a big weekend. You know what I'm saying?
I,
Sound like
hey,
that.
I'm not gonna stay. I just have a quick football question for you, and I want to know what the chat room feel about it too. Preferably RC because it pertains to Minnesota. One of their players got Jamal Adams got hurt. I think he's a linebacker for the Vikings, and he got hurt on the turf at MetLife, which brought up the questions about grass and turf in the NFL. You know what I mean? Of
That's
course,
a new
a couple
term.
of our and a couple of our good players got hurt because of it, Malik Neighbors and everything else. So, how do you feel about it, real quick? And I'm gone.
Well, this is my thing. When I was coming up playing football, we used to play tackle in the streets or bandit lots. You know what I'm saying? Well, you got all kinds of shit to bandit lots. So we grew up playing on whatever we can play on. A lot of times fields are overrated. A lot of times ownership doesn't study the situation. Because I think one of the best fields out here is out in Vegas. But you know what they do? They got grassy field, right? And they take the field off the top deck, put it up under the top deck until game time. And it's being treated under there, keeping it moist and everything. And I haven't heard nobody since Vegas been Vegas. I haven't heard nobody get injured on that field. MetLife Stadium, they just took the turf off that they had on for these other years this off season. That turf people was complaining about. A lot of people got hurt. A lot of people lost their careers off that old turf they had before. Now the new turf, people got hurt this past. I didn't get to see the Giants play because I was out trying to make some money. But people getting hurt on this new shit, and it's bad, crown holder. And the league need to get with somebody that's a professional in fields. What type of field these teams need to have. And everybody needs to have the same field. They need a field that's going to get tested, right? If they pass the qualification with the testing of the field, that's the field every stadium's at. Now, if you got natural grass, which I was getting ready to comment on, if you got natural grass, I think that's what everybody needs to go back to, natural grass. Because dirt and natural grass, hey man, you're digging in. You can get, only time you have problems with dirt is rain and snow. That's the only time. But if they treat it and keep it up right and keep that grass cut at a nice level, you won't have that much of a situation, you know. But all in all, man, they just need to find something to make the turf better. And then being a double advocate now, I'm gonna flip the switch, right? A lot of these athletes out here today, they're not stronger than the athletes back in the day. Like I said, they got all the good equipment. They're not training like they should. They're not using equipment. You need dead weight. Y'all that machine shit y'all using that. Leave that. Work out with dead weight, right? And another thing, no athlete should use weight on their legs and knees. That's why you have so many legs and knee problems. Because you're lifting them weights, you're tightening up muscle that's not being. You know the best muscle? Rub the motherfucking beach with Timberland, not Timberlands, fucking army boots on or something. Something to support your ankle. Run the sand. Run the stairs. Do a lot of running. That strengthens your leg. I ain't never in my life lift weights. And I'm 66. Only reason I got ain't a knee problem. I get knee swelling and my knee gets stiff a lot sometimes. And that's from driving that fucking truck for 37 years. That stick shift, sitting in traffic. You know what I'm saying? And playing softball and sliding like I'm fucking 21, 19, 18, sliding on them bases. And the motherfucker ran me over. I was catching one time, softball, right? And that wasn't even my position. I caught because the catcher got hurt, and I was one of the next best athletes on the team. And I used to play wherever the coach thought there was a hole at. So he thought there was a hole there, and I caught. This motherfucker knocked my light. He didn't knock my head out. He knocked my lights out from my fucking chest down to my fucking ankle. I got up, man. I was moving around slow. Not woozy, but like I said, it didn't fuck my head. I was moving around slow to my body, man. Like, damn, this motherfucker thought we playing football. You know what I'm saying? One of those Pete Rose to Ray Fosse type thing. But he hit Ray Fosse in the mug, too. He hit Ray Fosse, whole body was fucked up. Whoever seen that game back in the day, it was a baseball all-star game. And Pete Rose, y'all know they called him Charlie Hustle, came around there and knocked him out. But anyway, the next day, we was in the playoffs. Next day, I couldn't even play. I couldn't even motherfucking lift it. And good thing I had one of my mother's old canes. You know what I'm saying? Because my mother had knee replacement, so dad gave her a cane. I had the cane out there, and the motherfucker looking at me like, yo, man, what the fuck up? This is what up. See? I'm fucked up. I couldn't play, and we got knocked out the playoff that day, man. But it's all good, man. What they need to do, the league need to investigate everybody's fields. If the field's not up to standard, you have a lot of injuries on them fields, right? They need to get the people that make these fields or design fields, they need to get with them and they work on a field that's going to benefit everybody. But also athletes, you need to train better. But y'all bunch of soft motherfuckers, because a lot of y'all motherfuckers got hurt already in camp. And then a lot of times, some of the injuries you get, it come from some of the shit you're wearing. You ain't wearing shit. Look how many wear a uniform. You bet you don't see them in knee pads no more. The thigh pads is this thing. You know what I'm saying? I used to wear a thigh pad like that. You hit my motherfucking down. I had big thighs too. You hit my thighs, motherfucker, you bouncing off. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it comes to being in shape, body condition. Don't do some of the things that's gonna really make your body go down or hurt you. You know what I'm saying? See, but you can't tell these athletes today that. They'll swear, motherfucker, you don't know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Your time been overweight. Okay. Look at my injury history throughout my 60-something years living. Look at my injury history. The worst thing I have had was a couple of fractured fingers. That's the worst thing I've had. I had like a partial chip of a rib. And that shit right there, that hurts, man. That shit was this little. That was a chip. It was, and that shit hurt, man. you make a move certain way, woo, you be like, you know what I'm saying? So, and then you had to sleep in the bed a certain way. I had to go to bed wrapped up, man, just to keep that motherfucker tight, you know. But that's the worst injuries I had. I had that serious shit these motherfuckers had. You know, and stop trying to do that crazy shit. Like Saquon, if a motherfucker was zeroing on you when you turned around and jumped backwards over this motherfucker and hit you in your back, oh, you would have been fucked up. That's that fucking crazy shit, man. Play football, man. All that circus shit, man. Y'all need to cut that shit out, man. Jumping over motherfuckers like you hurdling and shit, but didn't run hurdles at school. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's a lot to that. And I'm glad you brought that up, Knox, because it's going to be talked about on probably the radio right now. You know, the show I listen to is on. They're probably talking about now about the field. You know what I'm saying? But good one for the crown holder, man. Good one for the crown holder. I like that. Second best jack so far about these fucking fields, man. I mean, NFL, the commissioner and the board, they come up with some of the stupidest shit, and these ownership go out there and buy the fucking worst field you can ever buy in life. I don't know if it's a money thing or you don't want to invest in a field or that may not be your stadium. But whatever it is, you got to put a motherfucking playing field down there or motherfuckers ain't going to want to play on your field. Your own team ain't going to play. You know? So y'all got to do a lot of homework, man. That's what it is. See, that's what it is in college. In college and professional sports. In college, the goddamn committees they get up ain't working damn because you got a lot too many old motherfuckers on there. And then in the pros, right? These meetings you have to change rules and all this and shit like that. Y'all changing the wrong shit. You need to start looking at the shit that's making noise, but you don't want to hear it. You know, this built situation been making noise a long time ago, and they ain't did nothing about it yet. All ownership do is go get another cheaper field, or you know, whatever type they use, and they go get another cheap. They done went from, remember it was just artificial turf, and under there had cement. A lot of players were scraping up their elbows and knees. That's when they passed down over their knees back then, you know. When they went from cement up under there into this tires, chopped up tires up under there and shit like that, right? What you see every time they play, that shit come up there on their face and shit, or you can see the little black in the field from the tires. That shit don't work either, man. You know, go back to what God made, dirt and grass. Go back to that shit and get good people to keep your shit up. That's all it is. You need good people. You need a good grounds crew to keep. You see in baseball, they keep them fields up. Them ground crews work like a motherfucker to keep them fields up. But if you ain't doing it in football, shit, you might as well just go play in the playground. 22 grown men on the same playground, same time, bow head. But that's what it's gonna be like pretty soon. That shit gonna be so hard, so unfocused to play on. You know what I'm saying? You might as well be in the fucking playground playing. And that's just straight up. She said, you said it 2 years ago about her. Yeah, sorry, motherfucker. And shit, he needed to change the position. And since you want to run around, change it, become a wide receiver, son. I miss the days when starters played at least a quarter in preseason, maybe a half. Yeah, man, you know, it's a lot of shit they doing, they changing. Now it's 3 games. But you know what's so sad? After the 3rd game, these bitches got a whole week off. We don't go back into the season like when they have 4 games and next week the season starts. They got a whole fucking week off. So you might as well play another game. Why? Why do this shit, man? That's crazy as hell. He also said, done for the year, unfortunately, Adams, injury can happen on any field, part of the game. Yeah, that's why I mentioned all fields, not just Giants Stadium. All fields are fucked up. But Giants got a history of the old field they had. Man, every year, motherfuckers losing players from behind that shit. You know what I'm saying? We got my main man in the house, my partner on the fantasy and the football show. You know, Rocky Top will always be home, sweet home. To who? Truck D's up in the house. What's up, Commissioner? Thank you for coming in, man. Can't wait till we get this shit rolling Wednesday night. It's from 7 to 9 on Wednesday. For the hour, first hour and a half, we'll be talking fantasy. Next hour and a half, we'll be talking football. In between them both hour and a half, man, we'll just be talking about, you know, football back and what we've been doing since football was gone and shit like that. It's gonna be a full show, man. So tell people that's into football, just tell people that's into, you know, seeing two brothers come on here, you know what I'm saying? But everybody, all the brothers here in Built for this Network, when we come on the screen, no women just be screaming. Yeah. Yeah, I ain't gonna tell you what I heard them. They be screaming for us, you know what I'm saying? So all in all, check us out Wednesday night, man. Next game, the coach and the Patriots, New England Patriots, they played to a 13-13 tie, right? I know some teams don't want to tie. They rather go for it, but the team went for it yesterday. Was it yesterday? No, Saturday. Team went for it Saturday, and they didn't make it and whatnot. But coach said, "Hey, man, if it's tied, the game is over. It's just like playing 0-0. You know, either we're gonna win or we're gonna lose. You know what I'm saying? Let's get one of them filled." And that was good. But come see you. Hey, why the fuck you kicking the field? Go to tie the game. Game almost over. You know what I'm saying? Why not go for it? So that shows me during the season, you're gonna be even a little more sissified than that. You ain't gonna want to do nothing. And we need this shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah, some coaches out-coach themselves, man. You know, I think a lot of them be coaching from what their wife telling us to do. Yeah, because speaking on that, see, that's why I like watching a lot of these little shows that they show. You know, coaches, players, you know, their home life. This woman told her husband, "You should stop trying to be conservative. Stop being politically correct. Go out there and coach like you ain't never coached before in your life. Change up things." I heard this shit. I'm like, I wonder, do all wives talk to their husband that's a head coach at any type of ball like that? That's pretty interesting. I would like to know that. I'm gonna have to get one on, man. You know what I'm saying? This year, Chief Rocky gonna dig into this. I hate looking at my phone, man. So many motherfucking numbers in there, man. And some of the people you done forgot, you know. The only reason I don't waste numbers is I don't want motherfucking calling me back playing. I just stopped fucking with individuals. And I'm glad I got their number in there. I mean, their name in there with their number. Because they've been calling me, probably want to know why. I'm doing what women do now. I ain't writing no Dear John. I'm just stop fucking with you. Don't call, you don't do nothing. You know what I'm saying? That's what I do. Because if you can't just say, "Hey, fuck it." If you really want that man, you're going to say, "Listen, have your address, I need to talk to you." But talking on the phone ain't going to make it difference because I ain't going to listen. I want to look at you and see how you really feel about what you feel. I want to look at you and look in your eyes to see, is you lying or you really want this man? You know? So if you can't come by and see me or meet me somewhere, then ain't no talking. I don't want to talk on the phone. I ain't texting. We just done. We done with it. You know what I'm saying? And we ain't even had nothing to be done. We just was kicking it, trying to get there. You know? But I let it go. I ain't got time. Football season here. That's one last thing I want. I want motherfucking nagging me throughout this season. Like I said, Saturdays and Sundays, I'm gonna be home. If I'm not home, I'll probably be at one of the giant locations down here. You know, the closest one too. I ain't traveling far no more. That's the reason I stay at home because when these fire stick apps that give you 37 channels. I got the red zone, all that, all the games and shit. Now I can watch me red zone on one TV, the game of the week on other TV on my team, whichever one it is. You know, I ain't gotta go nowhere no more. Got shit Saturday night or Friday night, go get a case of beer. And I ain't bought a case of beer in a long time. I just been buying a couple of years. I ain't been drinking beer like I used to. I haven't been drinking liquor beer like I used to. But I'm gonna go ahead on and get me a case of beer on Friday nights. Give me a bottle or whatever I'm thinking I'm gonna drink that whole weekend. Food gonna be here. I'm gonna start doing my thing like I've been doing the last couple of years. I think ever since I was in that hotel, I've been watching the games at home. You know, and that wasn't even my home. I've been watching it through TV. Gotta get it all the time. You know what I'm saying? See, when you go out, a lot of times it's hard to concentrate on some of that shit you're trying to watch. Because there's so many distractions. You know what I'm saying? Between the barmaid, you need another one. Motherfucker next to you. Yeah, did you hear about so-and-so? I want to hear about so-and-so. I'm trying to see about what's going on up there. You know what I'm saying? Or motherfucker, let's take pictures. You know? I'm like, no. I can't do it no more. I can't do it. I may go check 1 or 2 games out this year with my people. You know, let them know I'm still kicking, still live, still Giant fan. You know, but as far as every week, oh, I can't do that. But then I'm missing the other games too. Because see, some bars, like, you go see the Giants play, and you go around all the Giants fans, ain't no other games on other TV. You know what I'm saying? Because we got all our people in there, so we control that spot. That's our spot every week. Right? So if you go to a place where they got TV, now the TV you want to really look at ain't got your game on there you want to see. And then you doing this, trying to, you know, see all the games. When all I gotta do is this. Look at it. Look at it. See, I still got an eye on both. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I love home, man. I love being home, man. Because if you pay, the way rent is out here today and mortgage is out here today, if you're paying, why go out and pay to be in somebody else's place? You know what I'm saying? Why go and patronize somebody's place when, shit, you using less money? All I'm paying is electricity, internet, for the apps I buy, 10, 15, you know what I'm saying? and using my stove or oven to prepare something. Or better yet, I may just get a fucking 50 or 100 piece wings with fries and all other shit coming with it. And I got that shit all day. Oh, I ain't got to cook dinner on Sunday. But I'm start cooking my dinners on Sundays, man. What I do is I prep them Saturday night. So Sunday morning, I do get up, make a little breakfast. I can start, you know, putting the motherfucker in the oven or whatever needs to be done. I can start them then. So by the time game time comes, that shit just about done. Whenever you want to eat, you go ahead and eat. I'm watching football. And that's how it's going to be. Like I said, if I can't find a woman that loves football, you know what I'm saying? Now, I guess I'll be by myself this winter. I may have to go get those massages and shit on a Friday. No, I'm going to see, oh, that's right. Friday, I'm going to see a big time high school football game this Friday. My ex-neighbor, his son is a senior, and they won the championship last year as a junior. He was a star in middle line back then. So they used 2 middle line. I think they run a 3-4. But anyway, he the captain of the team and shit. And they playing a high-power school called Grayson. Grayson put out a lot of people in college and NFL. You know what I'm saying? So Grayson is coming down to play Sandy Creek. To all my people here in Georgia, that's probably one of the games of the weeks this week. High school football opened up this week. Last week was a preseason game, a dress rehearsal. I don't know if they count that, but they beat a team last week, 27-7, I think it was. So I'll be there to watch my boy Miles. I'm gonna try to get Miles on the show one day, man. You know what I'm saying? And you know, just let him speak on how he feel and all this and that, you know. But good kid, man, good kid. And you know, that's what I'll be doing on Fridays, going to high school games. I may either follow them. I think I'm gonna go see them only on the games that they play tough teams. But I hate to go see them play easy teams and blowing the bitches out. You know, the games that's not competitive, I'm gonna go watch another game somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm gonna be on that high school Friday night high school football. Saturday from 12:30 on to college football. Only time I won't be in here is if there's games. If it ain't no enough of good games in that time zone, I may run out and go do some things and then come back. But there's always good games at 3:30, 7 o'clock, and 10 o'clock. The rest of that day. The 12 o'clock games is a toss-up. Some of them may be good, some may not. So I got my schedule set out, man. High school, college, NFL. This gonna be a hell of a season. Chief Rocka ain't missing shit. Not this year. Last year, I missed a lot. But this year, I won't. Oh, man. Woo, that tea good. Hey, intern, could you come do me a favor? Another game that was pretty interesting this past weekend. The Tennessee Titans played the 49ers. And the reason I said it was pretty interesting. Of course, Cam Ward was from Tennessee. Tennessee has a new head coach, Robert Saleh. Used to be the head coach of the Jets. Used to be a defense coordinator for the 49ers terms, right? And his offensive coordinator used to be our head coach last year that got fired in the middle of the season, which made me a happier man. Brian Dable is the offensive coordinator. He brought some giants over there to help him out. Rondell Robinson, wide receiver, will be playing the slot for Tennessee. And already, I think Cam Ward liking him. Cam Ward got some good receivers. They didn't play a lot of their players this past weekend. 49ers. 49ers didn't hardly play nothing. 49ers is in what they call that, a turpus right now, where they got problems. The head coach is starting with the first problem. He had an accident this offseason that was pretty rough on him. Hurt him up a little bit, but he's going to be there for them this season. Your wide receiver want to be traded. He didn't burn bridges with the Redskins. Other teams seeing how he burning bridges that they don't even want to bring him in or try to trade for him. He's going to end up back with the 49ers. And the 49ers they just going through it, man. They got injured players they trying to bring back and get back healthy and be on the field. So that game, to me, the reason I said it was interesting, but you got two tails of the tape. You got a tape that's trying to get back to the playoff with a young team, new head coach, new offensive coordinator. I don't know about the D coordinator. The D coordinator could be no. Yeah, he is no coach. We got their own defense coordinator, new D coordinator. And Tennessee gonna be a team to reckon with, man. Somebody was saying Cam Ward looked bad. Somebody said Cam Ward this, that. But Cam Ward ain't doing nothing but just trying to get his reps in, trying to get his reputation down. You know, his normal feel back for the game. You know what I'm saying? So if he didn't do nothing exciting, or he ain't do things that he thought he should have been doing, or he did last year, or his years with Miami, I mean, hold your horses. Let the motherfucking young boy get his thing together. Then he'll be out there doing what you want to see him do. Tennessee gonna be a team to reckon with. 49ers is a tough division. You got the Rams, Seattle. Even the Cardinals look good. We don't talk about them a minute. Even they look good. And then you had this starting quarterback out there. And they look good. So that division, like I said a while back, is going to be a tough division. Listen, a couple of divisions going to be tough. Well, I'll tell you one thing. If 6 teams make the playoff, one of the divisions and each conference is going to have 4 teams go to the playoff, not 4, 3. You like to see. The last time we made the playoff, 4 teams should have went to the playoff. Only reason the 4th team didn't go to the playoff, it was Washington Redskins, Deadskins, or Commodores, or Lionel Richie's. They fucked up in their last 3 games. They fucked 2 of them up. They could have made the playoff. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna have a team this year, a team of 2, a conference or a division or 2 that have 1 or 2 teams that have 3 or 4 playoff teams joining in our big conference. And that'd be good. But that show that conference is strong and those teams are dominating, you know, and not saying that a team out of that division is going to make it to the Super Bowl, but a team in that division will contend for the Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? Making it is hard. It all depends on who on that holy road. Whoever got all their ducks in line in the row, that's the team that's going to the Super Bowl, just like Seattle did last year. Seattle had 3 tough games at the end of the season. I think they went 2-1, but in that 2-1, they kept rolling. But they ain't losing nothing in the playoffs. You can't. They went all the way to the final game and won. And they was doing it convincingly. They was playing. I mean, they had a couple of games with the Rams that were, high-scoring games. But when they all fell down, to either you're coming or you're going. You know what I'm saying? Well, I think I said that wrong. Either you're coming, or you're going back the other way. Yeah, you're coming home or you're going away from home. A lot of motherfuckers went away from home after Seattle and put up that ass and whatnot. And then, you know what I don't like? A lot of people say that New England shouldn't have made the Super Bowl. Ain't nobody tell Bo Nix to get hurt. You trying to do some Superman shit. And while you doing that Superman shit, Josh Allen should have, at least warned you. When you doing that Superman shit, you got to learn how to take the hit. You just can't go in that motherfucker trying to get one hand to take it. You know what I'm saying? That's what a lot of quarterbacks, our quarterback like that. That's why I said he ain't going to see the whole season. He already complaining about every time I fall and get hit, y'all want to put me through concussion protocol. Yeah, because the way you got hit, you got smacked the fuck down. That's why. You know what I'm talking about? I'm tired of concussion protocol. Well, motherfucker, learn how to run the ball without getting smacked down like you did, or sitting like you're taking a sack and get smacked down like you did. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't get all that, then you ain't got to worry about no concussion protocol. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think he's gonna make the whole season. And I'm serious. That's why I'm glad Jameis Winston is our backup. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to hear that shit about, Jameis got throw interception and this and that. He'd throw a lot of touchdowns, but he'd throw a lot of interceptions. I don't give a fuck. The key word was he throw touchdowns. Interceptions could be voided out if you got a coach that's in his ear saying, hey, Jim, don't try to squeeze it. Throw it away. Or run. Don't try to squeeze it. That's where he have a lot of his interception points, trying to squeeze the ball in. No. Throw it and let these motherfuckers run and get it. Lead your receivers all the time. That's what a lot of quarterbacks don't try to do, is lead their receivers all the time. They just try to throw it. Listen, if a motherfucker coming and he's jumping and you get that throwing motion, you ain't never know how to do this. Come back. Boom. You know what I'm saying? A lot of them stand up there trying to throw. I see Shador do that a lot too. Trying to throw it when the man is right in your face coming at you. Let that motherfucker go over you. Then you got a better throw and you may have another man. I should have been a quarterback coach, man. I told you I did that in my 12th grade. Yeah, I went to quarterback and learned to position. Well, I played quarterback in the streets a lot. You know what I'm saying? Not regular ball. I played quarterback. I learned the game. See, that's one thing about me. every sports out here, I know the game. I know what everybody's supposed to do and how you're supposed to do it, from linemen on up to the best field position. You know what I'm saying? If you don't know what everybody's supposed to do and how everybody's supposed to do their job and what everybody's supposed to do, then you don't know football, you don't know baseball, you don't know basketball, because all that is team identity. If you don't know what the point guard job is, all you know is when I get the ball, I'm gonna shoot. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna take it to the hole. Then you don't know that. You know what I'm saying? And that's real talk, man. Let me see. Yeah, the Giants and the Vikings were 13 to 10. The Vikings squeezed it out of field goal. That was a pretty good hitting game. Pretty good game. Both teams moved the ball from time to time, but the defense prevailed because whenever you got a 13-10 game, that was a good game on defense. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? The offense didn't look that bad. It's just the defense made plays to stop. You know? I didn't get a chance to really see that whole game, so it ain't much I can say. Oh, I see you seen it. I don't know if the Crown Holder's seen it. I don't know if Jungle's seen it. You know what I'm saying? But 13-10, I'll take that. I'll take that. Because that means that my backup players are playing good ball. And they play good ball against the Viking backup players. You know what I'm saying? So all in all, man, the Vikings and Giants, those are two teams to look out for during the season. I guarantee you that. Two teams to look out for during the season. Hey, man, we have a main man up in here, man. He's originally from the Gulf down there in Alabama. You know what I'm saying? But he has a house here in Georgia. We got my main man, 334 Bama Boys up in the house. What's up, man? Thank you for coming in. Football season, roll motherfucking tide. Yeah, he's an Alabama Crimson Tide supporter, man. Big ups to him. Hope the team, do a little better this year. You know, they all trying to run y'all coach out, man, but it ain't the coaching all the time, man. It's these $1 million now. It's these $1 million babies, man. If they ain't playing, they threaten on going back to the transfer portal. Well, that's something we'll talk about, me and Kirk D. We'll talk about that Wednesday night. But yeah, man, pick up the Alabama Christian Tide. And tell your boy Saban, man, shut the fuck up and sit down. Your time is over. You walked away. So stand with me. Tell them that for me, 334. I appreciate that. Tell them Chief Rock said that. You want to come on the show, you let them know how to find me. Tiffany Crew from Portland said, Bear and I purchased the NFL package, though, through YouTube and charged $15 Sunday for breakfast. Oh, okay. Okay. That's what's up. That's what's up. And her bed probably going to just sit back and love that. Boy, I know that's going to be a good atmosphere up in there. Tip like the cook. You know, then they got all the goodies up in that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So that's one Sunday, boy, you sit up that motherfucker, boy, you just glitter it and watching that too. Feeling good as a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I love that atmosphere. See, that's the type of people I like to be around. That at the same time, we are enjoying the establishment and things in the establishment, but we also focusing on that sport. And if we got anything to say, it's about what's going on the field. We ain't talking about what the fuck Mace doing these days or Cameron, how he a wishy-washy motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? We ain't talking about that. We talking about the football game. You know, we ain't talking about, oh, let's take some selfies. We didn't get all that before the game. When the game come on, I want to be people that all about the game. You know what I'm saying? That's real, boy. You know? Let me see. I think I'm gonna do one more game. Oh yeah. I think it may be two more games. But I don't know if anybody's seen that Bingo Lion game. It was a 16-14 final. The Bengals kicking a field goal to win that thing. You know what I'm saying? Big game, man. Big game. Even though most of the stars didn't play, but Cincinnati and Detroit, they got some bench players. Yeah, they play toe to toe. That's some good bench players. And I like that. See, it's all about first preseason game. It's all about what type of bench players. Because most of them don't see the time. They got some good players, bro. And I see Cincinnati. It's going to be between the Ravens and Cincinnati in that day. A lot of people talking about Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh will never be over 500. Now that Tomlin gone, Tomlin kept them over 500. Now that he gone, I don't see McCarthy being a big influence to that team. And Aaron Rodgers gonna go into the drama mode this year. He's gonna get to that divas mode. He's gonna become a big time diva this season. You watch to see. You know, he's gonna even get to the point where he's gonna not want to go on the field and play. If it be different, all you Pittsburgh Steelers fans can call me out. You can come at me or do whatever. But I don't see how. Like I told my homeboy, you know the schedule, and I told him the best that I can be is 8-8 or 7-9. If y'all be 8-8, then y'all keep that streak to being 500. But if you come 7-9, that's because I told you so. I told you so, goddamn. Yeah. Oh, this is the one I want to get to. Okay. Because I know after the game was over, a bunch of these fans was hoop hollering. They was out there, yeah, we DCLF. Yeah, that's what it is, DCLF. Dallas Cowgirls for life. Yeah, Cowboys beat Seattle Seahawks 17-17. 17-7. Right? What did I say? 17-17. 17-7, right? I'm so over anxious to talk about it. That's why I said that. But this is my thing. Seattle on offense ain't had nobody out there I know about, except for the ones that played a little bit last year, right? And they still did a good job, right? The starting quarterback ain't played. That Milrose kid, he future. Milrose is the future for their quarterback position. Because only reason Locke was out there because he knows the system. He's been there. But Locke couldn't lead me to the locker room. But Milrose is the future, right? He just needs more reps and more playing with better blocking people, right? Dallas Cowboy fans is thinking that, oh, we got a defense now. We gonna do this. We gonna do that. I said, hey, man, week one. Week one is almost here, baby. We gonna see. We gonna see. I know Chuck D in there talking shit. I know he can pop back up in there. But we gonna see. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you beat a Seattle team because I think Seattle had their fifth string out there. To be real, be true. They had people trying to make the team out there. They ain't had nobody significant that could really, help them win that game. Then they blew it a couple of times of trying to score the ball, you know what I'm saying? So, oh no, it ain't like them other brothers couldn't try to get the ball in zone. They tried, but they just did. But that don't make Dallas, that don't make your defense that goddamn strong. But once you put that first team out there, and everybody else got their first team offense out there, we're gonna really see who real Dallas Cowgirls. We're gonna really see you there. And Chuck D, I don't want to talk about this Wednesday night. It's 17's game, Chief. No more 8-8. Oh, that's right, 16. My bad, 7-9. Okay. Okay, 8-10 and 8-9. Yeah, 8-10, 8-9. All right. I hear you, Chuck. Chuck gonna correct me, boy. I damn sure was on a 16 game. But shit, me ain't played 16 games a couple of years now. That makes you respect them 16 games we used to play, man. You know what I'm saying? Get that shit over with quick, especially if you ain't winning. Yeah, but yeah, all in all, man, I'm saying some of this other football for us Friday. I seen another game I want to talk about. But I'm gonna say that one because I'm gonna try to get this brother, make sure he in the chat room. I talk about this one right here. When I talk about this one right here, boy, that's gonna ruffle a lot of feathers. That's for real, man. And the baseball season is winding down. I don't know how many people out here are baseball fans. The Atlanta Braves had Friday night, HBCU night, and bruh, when I clicked past that game, man, I seen so many goddamn. I seen so many of us in that motherfucker. I was like, wow, they really came out for this right here. You know what I'm saying? I think the whole weekend was mainly HBC, weekend, but Friday was the night. So they did a little celebration and all that, man. But one thing about Atlanta, their teams may not be doing shit, but they sure enough recognize what needs to be recognized. You know what I'm saying? Big ups to Atlanta for that, but busted for all these sport teams. And I know 234 Bama, Atlanta, Falcon fan, I understand. You know what I'm saying? But you couldn't even like that shit Friday, Saturday night. You couldn't like that shit. But it's Saturday night. We got played Friday night or Saturday night to fight. There was a lot of shit going on. And Saturday night was a soccer game. Saturday evening was a soccer game. So they couldn't be on anyway. But that's something, man, changing that field from football to soccer like that. Woo, man. But yeah, anyway, yeah, shit, man. I don't know what to say. I don't even, you know what? I get so tired of talking about the Falcons, man. You know what I'm saying? To the point, I'd be scared to go out the door. I talk about them so much. Well, when I first moved down here, man. No, when I first started doing podcast, woo, I was rough on. Even when I first moved down here, I used to go to a lot of tailgates. I used to go to a lot of games back then, bro. I mean, I had jobs where people had season. If the company didn't have season tickets, there's people that do it. Because I worked with a lot of people from Atlanta driving these trucks back in the day. There was a lot of people that had tickets, man. Yo, man, back then they were just calling me Jerseyvern. Yo, Jersey, you coming to the game? Man? Come on, man. Come on down there, man. You know you want to take that hat off, put one of your hat on. I said, I come to the game, man, change the hat. They try to give me braid hats, 1,000 hats, Hawk hats. I said, no disrespect to you. I don't want you to waste your money because once you give me that hat, the bitch going light fluid and that's gonna be a little burning piece for me and shit. You know what I'm saying? You know how the crown holder got that what they call that sage or whatever they call it, that you burn and you let the smoke get around your house and shit like that. That's what I'm doing. I've been doing for them. Burn that shit to keep they funk around where I live at. Keep the funk from coming around where I live at and shit, man. Big ups to the Falcons, man. Truck, he said, Chief, you sound like other familiar talking head trying to act like Cowboy fans getting excited about a preseason game. Nobody gives two shit about that game. Truck D, just because you ain't, and then you see, if you was, I would mention your motherfucking name. You integrate. But y'all wasn't. I know how y'all feel about it. I talked to you, matter of fact, before the game. You ain't even watched the game. Because you went to a motherfucking concert. I ain't even put the business out there, but I had to let them know that why you ain't watching the game, man, because he ain't too bad. He went to a concert. How was the concert, matter of fact? That's what you should be coming in, talking about how good you had a good time. Not talking about me talking about your sorry ass motherfucking team. You know what I'm saying? Let us know about how you felt at the concert. If you had a good time or what. But no, this is the game I want to talk about. The other game I looked at and thought that was it. Cleveland played. Who Cleveland played? Oh, the Bears. Cleveland played the Bears. And I don't know if they're interviewing or making a big fuss out of Shador because they're trying to make him look bad or whatever. But I like Shador answers to a lot of these questions. Like, he said, hey, plays with good plays. I just got to make plays. The interception, I got to make that play. You know, it should have never been accepted. I should have made that play. I got to start looking at what's in front of me instead of just thinking with my head. I got to look at what's in front of me and go the direction I need to go in. But big up to Shador. He knows how to answer these questions, and it comes from his father, man. Prime taught these boys right, and he's trying to teach every team he coached the right way. But you got players leave him and shit talk on him, and that's sad, man. That's really sad. But big up to Shador. Chicago beat him down. That was the only game that was beat down. They beat him down 34-10. But Chicago got it's a 53-man roster. Chicago got their 53 right now. They don't need to get nobody else. They're gonna have to cut some people that they may not want to cut. But Chicago ready. They're already Chicago gonna win that division. It's gonna be the Vikings in Detroit fighting for the wild card. You know what I'm saying? And Green Bay too. You can't leave Green Bay out. They're gonna be fighting for a wild card in that division. Crazy three teams, like I said, may make the playoffs. But Chicago is gonna dominate this year. And the main reason I say why, Caleb Williams ain't doing nothing but get better. Can't get better. Brother from the shop, he had some video. I guess he went out to where they practice at. He had some video of Chicago Bears, right? And Caleb Williams looked like when he went to, not when he first went to Oklahoma, his second year Oklahoma, his first season with USC. That's what he looked like. Caleb Williams is doing his thing. He gonna do his thing this year, man. And you know, you still got people talking about he wears fingernail polish. He sporting around those purses and shit like that, man. There's a lot of motherfuckers doing that. Why? Because he Caleb Williams, NFL superstar quarterback. He shouldn't do that. Or whatever that man do outside of football, that's his goddamn business. If he got the fingernail polish on when he playing, as long as he throw the motherfucking ball, the polish ain't got nothing to do with him throwing that ball. You know what I'm saying? You know, as long as he throwing that ball, making completions and touchdowns and leading his team to victory, it should be shit said about him. But it's people still out here, man. Why are we so FOMO? They call it FOMO. If I said it right, man. Why are we so? If you say things or you do things, you get it. Are we so scared of the gay code to the point when somebody that you feel is straight say something, you pausing on them or you thinking he's fucked up for doing that, shit like that? We gotta stop. Because I'm gonna tell you something. Before, like my mother she recovered from both of her breasts having cancer at 2 different times. She recovered from that. Never had to get them cut off or nothing, right? I was wearing pink before they started saying pink because I like the color pink. I could put a nice pair of slacks or shorts with a nice pink shirt I got. You know what I'm saying? And you got pink shirts and all different types of shirts. T-shirt, polo, dress shirt, leisure shirt. You know what I'm saying? And I used to love the color pink. And that don't make me gay because I love the color pink. I got a son right here, so homophobic, right to the point. He don't like different colors. He won't even eat that color, like if it's in some candy. He'll pick around and get the colors he likes and eat that and leave the other color. Man, y'all need to stop this bullshit, man. Y'all need to stop, man. Back in the days, we can say any type of word we want, and you never heard this, or pause that from, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? If you got fathers in their late 50s, fathers in their 60s and 70s, they'll tell you, man, get the fuck out of my face, that shit, man. But we say whatever the fuck we want to say. If I say it now, you pause your ass on that shit, motherfucker, out my nose. That's what you do, pause that shit. Let me see, did I read that? Oh, yeah. Truckee said it was the Icon Tour, was off the chain. Shout out to Invo, TLC, and Salt and Pepper. Great show. Yeah. Yeah, you know what? A couple of places they had to cancel the show because that's after Chile was supporting the Orange Man. I didn't know what to call him at the time. 45, 47 Orange Man. Bullshitter. Shitty man. Dumpster. Whatever, you know. Yeah, but yeah, they were boycotting. I think a couple of places boycotted and they had to cancel the show there. I think they may end up going back to those cities that they boycotted. It was probably about 2 or 3 of them. But yeah, Chile had a lot of shit. But this is my thing, man. And I hate to get off this sports and whatnot. You know, it should be a part of entertainment, right? But Chile, is you the same person that been through several men? I think the best thing you ever had was Usher. And I mean, if Usher went to an older woman because of you, that means you ain't right. You know what I'm saying? And then she got motherfuckers got to write out shit saying why they feel they're good for her or they should be with her. Man, you need to cut that shit out too. You know what I'm saying? Y'all already talking about ain't no good men out here. You ain't gonna get no good one with that bullshit. That motherfucker ain't got no time for all that shit there. You know what I'm saying? Who are you? You ain't got you the best. For one, I told somebody the other day, we was talking about what's the girl name? I think we was on the show talking about the girl that played Lionheart. She played a couple other shit. She played in a picture when she was going around killing everybody that had something to do with her mother and father being killed. I can't think of that one. But anyway, I can't think of her name. Somebody put in the chat. It was either her, Tiana Taylor, and somebody else. I would put Nia Long in there. Now, I like old girl, but she ain't got enough body for me. Tiana Taylor and my girl Nia Long, shit, man. And now it's getting the wintertime. I may have to go a little thicker. I may have to go get a little thicker. You know what I'm saying? Wintertime, boy, you know shit. You don't want to lay in that bed and all that room and all that cold seeking up under the cover because ain't nobody over there warming it up and keeping that bed heated. I need to get me in the wintertime. I definitely need something old. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, Zoe. Yeah, that's her name, Zoe. Yeah, thank you, Truck D. Yeah, Zoe, she's pretty young lady, you know, talented, probably, you know, strong as hell. But she ain't got enough ass for me. Ass and titty. You gotta have that. I'm an A&T man. You got ass and titty. Yeah. Keep on walking, man. Keep on walking, they ain't stopping. Keep on. Chuck, he said, you know what they say, one monkey don't stop no show. Oh, yeah. He talking about the Chile. Yeah, because in Vogue and Salt and Pepper could have did a fucking show. They could have did a motherfucking superstar show with just them two groups like that. You know what I'm saying? But big ups to Salt and Pepper still out there, man. Shit, Salt and Pepper got to be up almost my age or a little younger. You know what I'm saying? They still out there. And Vogue too. Yeah, Vogue too. Don't waste your time. Yeah, and Vogue, boy, that's my Chuck D said they stripped her ass naked on the show. Who they stripped naked on the show? Who, Chuck? Who they stripped ass? Well, hold up. Is you talking about Linus? Because I couldn't get that second episode, man. I don't know what's wrong with my shit, man. I couldn't get the second episode. Oh, but I seen the third episode of Flight Night. Woo! It's gonna be something on that Flight Night, man. You know. He said Salt and Pepper surprised me. They went straight to New York. What you want them to go, Truck? They was down there in Nashville. They said, you down here with the music guy. We know a lot of our music down here. So we gonna push it, baby. Dun, 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 dun. Salt and Pepper here. We are like that. That's when you don't know the bird. Zoom, baby. Baby. Poodle from Portland said, I think because football is such a macho sport and it's a tradition with dads and sons, I think seeing a man wearing nail polish and carrying a purse goes against how dads see their own son. True that. I feel, damn, TNP, you got another one for the day, baby. I like that. Oh, Truck D said, Zoe on. Oh, that's when she got kidnapped? See, I didn't get to see the second episode, man. I had to find out what the fuck going on because I'm not paying to get that shit. If it ain't coming on my app and cinema ain't showing, I can't get it, man. The second episode, man. I don't know what the fuck. I'm gonna have to go get my new 5.6. I'm gonna have to. That's why I gotta grind this week, man. I mean, if I owe anybody any money, man, which I know I don't. I only know one person I owe some money. If I owe anybody no money, please be patient. Tomorrow's another day, and I'll make sure you got your money. But Chief Rocka been just grinding, catching up, taking care of a lot of things, you know, because I missed that whole week. But yeah, I gotta give you them 5.6, man. Uno, get to those. Those on, I think they on, ONN, I think. Get those. Because Amazon they making new ones and then they fucking with the old ones. They're trying to keep you from watching a lot of shit that they program. You know what I'm saying? There's some things I used to do I can't do no more, man. It's fucking with me, man. She said that scene was tough to watch at Truck D. Damn, y'all telling me y'all got me anxious as a motherfucker. I can't even see it yet. But I'm gonna get to see it though. I'm gonna find a way to get to see it. That's real. If I gotta go back to the replay on the channel that comes on, I'm gonna have to do that. That's how I got Fight Night last night. I watched the original episode, the new episode of it. It's gonna be good too, man. Woo, my God. Well, I like old girl, man. She's a thick chocolate brown motherfucker. The one that the fighter, I can't think his name out of the back. That he was it used to be her husband was the guy that was back in the fight. And he's not in the show right now because he's hiding somewhere. Right? Old boy got with her. Oh my God. Right? Oh my God. Tip said we was going to see that concert but change our mind with Chili being a mega. Couldn't give my dollars to a self-hating black woman. And so made it worse defending her. Oh, I didn't know that part. Politically, fuck them boys. Damn, I didn't know that part, Tip. That's the third chat you didn't put up in this motherfucker with some passion and strongness to it. Damn. Tip also said Chili's in love with a white dude right now. Wow. And Zoe's last name is Saladin. I think that's how he said. Zoe, that motherfucker. She get a little more weight and pop them titties out a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? She got a nice little ass, but ain't been enough for Chief Rocka, man. Shit, these rough ass hands, man. I go to grab that motherfucking shit. She like, oh, I was like, oh, baby, ain't know I was that rough on you. Chuck, he said, I didn't want to to butcher her last name. To we'll do that because I just did problem. Oh shit. She said Duke. Who was the person I was trying to say the last name? Whoever it was is Duke. Yeah. Yeah, man, you're right about that, Chuck D. Because we will do that, man. We're gonna get back into a little entertainment and some more of the sport talk. But I wanted to go over being that they're in progress now, and they're about to start their playoffs soon. They don't have that many games left, right? How many games I said they need to play for me to take them serious? Let me see, that's 36. I said about 45, 50. So I don't think they're gonna go to 45 games and shit. But anyway, right now, the leaders in the WNBA, which is playing some good ball, and Minnesota played Vegas the other day, and it was a showdown between the point guard of Minnesota and Aja Wilson from the Las Vegas Aces, and Minnesota prevailed on that and had a great game, and they ended up beating Vegas. Minnesota is 29-7 in first place. Second place team, Golden State, a new franchise team that, shit, you ask me anybody on that motherfucker, I don't know nobody. I gotta watch it. I haven't been watching, but then you need to watch this Golden State team. Shit, Steph Curry probably coaching them. They are 24-9. They are 3.5 games off the leaderboard, right? The third place team is Indiana. Kellen Clark team. They are 23-12, 5.5 games behind. Wow. Fourth place team is the Atlanta Dream. Atlanta Dream is 5.5 games behind too. They are 21-13. No, they're 7 games behind. Oh, Vegas was 5 games behind, and Indiana 5. Atlanta is in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th place, and they are like percentage points over the Liberty, which are in 5th place too, with a 22-14 record, and both of those are 7 games behind. So the WNBA is tightening up its range on who's gonna go to the playoff, because only the first 8 teams make it, and who's gonna do what. So I keep you in line and informed of what's happening in the WNBA. The site has been very exciting, but when them 2 men come to play next year, I wonder will it be exciting? Because it's gonna happen. I'll bet the house on it's gonna happen. In the Cantor and the other guy, I think last name Bell or something like that. They both gonna get drafted in the WNBA. You watch. Some of them teams that don't have or haven't made the playoff, their general managers don't get one of those players to make their team 100% better. You watch and see. Shit, don't. You know you better hope. You better hope both of them don't go to the same team. But that team instantly will go to the championship. But see, this is going to be the funny thing about it, right? Now, if they do get drafted, are they going to be coming out looking like a female? I mean, they're going to have the long hair, or they're going to have a little bit of makeup on, or what they going to do? Because, you know, you got to put the uniform on, and their uniform is different than the men's uniform. It's going to be something, man. I mean, there's a lot of questions that need to be asked and answered. But if those 2 men go to WNBA, y'all better enjoy the playoff this year. But next year, them 2 right there be in the playoff. They're on different teams. They're going to be in the championship game, those 2 right there. Those 2 players right there, whatever team they go to. they're gonna propel their team to the championship. Because ain't nobody, no women ain't gonna be able to stop him, brother. You know, even Cannon is half and half. He got a lot of brother in him, but he half and half. But I mean, is we gonna still call him Enos Camp? Or we gonna call him Ernestine? Eleanor? Ernestine? What we gonna call him? I mean, whatever. Jim, Ben, Jim. What we gonna call him? That's gonna be something there. I can't wait. This is as much news and history. You know what I'm saying? Definitely that, man. We're in the entertainment part of the show. So entertainment part, man, we're gonna go directly to the ATL with Miss Charissa Shields. I usually have entertainment put on, but I didn't want to bother Paul this morning. I know she's probably gonna be busy. So we'll work something out next Monday. If she can, I'm gonna see if I can get somebody to come on and step in. You know what I'm saying? Whenever I can't get her, I see if I can get another female. But yeah, I got to have not have, but I like to talk to a female during this entertainment because I like to hear their side and version of what we're talking about. You know what I'm saying? But we may have two different sides on it. So that's why I want a female. But Clarissa Shields came to the ATL like a hurricane. You know what I'm saying? And she blew this motherfucker out like a tornado. It should have been opposite around. She came in like a tornado and walked out this motherfucker like a hurricane. You know, I twisted up. My bad. Yeah, man. Good fight night. If you got the bootleg apps like me, and I say bootleg, they only bootleg because you got people trying to knock you off or block you. Like this is a big pay-per-view event. They don't do that, but then they gonna find out they can't at the end. But they don't do that. They don't send signals in the beginning, man. And you think your shit gone, but it ain't gone. It'll be right back soon as that shit wore down. So I was having a hard time trying to locate the fight. You know, I was watching a little football with Calvert. And so son kept telling me, keep switching up apps. It's gonna pop up on one. Then I ended up getting on both of them after all. So I just kept it with the one that's more consistent. And it was a good night. For one, it was historically because it was the first time a woman fought for a championship in professional boxing here in Atlanta, historical Atlanta, the Black Mecca. They put there, if you want to call it that. You know what I'm saying? I'm just putting words out that people call it. Hollywood of the South. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, brother and sisters out here, you won't believe that this place sold the fuck out. Standing room only. It sold out. They had areas where people were standing, but there wasn't a lot of standing room. It was fit in when you get sit in. I mean, fit in when you stand in. You know what I'm saying? And now I couldn't believe it, man. People were still there. And the main event didn't come on until, they start talking about it 12:15. They start going in the locker rooms, seeing them with their stuff on, jumping around, ready to come out the locker room. The other girl, she came out first, right? I thought she had a little more fight in her than what I saw, you know what I'm saying? But she did come out there and give a good fight until she couldn't handle this motherfucking half man, half stallion. Woo! Clarissa Shields, boy, she couldn't handle it no more. You know what I'm saying? What I didn't like is that Clarissa Shields could have put the fight out real early than what she did. You know what I'm saying? Because her corner man kept telling her, hey, go to the body, go to the body, everything else will fall. Go to the body, go to the body, everything else will fall. She was trying to do headshots. But one thing about a European, they can take them headshots, baby. It's that body that's gonna wear them down. You know, see, once you start that body and you start wearing it down, them headshots gonna go down. That's what she found out in the 4th round. She started doing body more. And then in the 5th round, she just ended that shit, man. But I'm glad it did go 5 rounds because for people being up that late, they got, you know, their money's worth. If you ain't get your money's worth, that means you're not a fight fan. Because that girl couldn't go no more than 5. That's not like the fight that was a little earlier. It was a fight a little earlier where the referee just stopped about because the girl can go no more. That's what I was saying earlier about motherfucking, you know you're done, but you still want more. She gonna go no more. And her corner, man, he need his ass kicked. Oh, Gentile, he come running out there telling him, play yourself in front. And it was a brother that stopped it. Older brother, been in boxing probably for a long time. Older brother, he said, I can't continue to tell her to stop holding. What's she gonna do, hold the rest of the fight? For 5 more rounds? They only fighting 10 rounds. You know? And he was right. She was fucked up. All she can do is grab her home. You know, Clarissa Shields, when you see her fighting from the back, man, all this thing here, she damn it bigger than mine. She was doing them haymakers too, boy. I was like, God damn. All her punches had an oomph to it. I was like, damn. And she, man, to Clarissa Shields, she's a brick house. Did y'all see the movie of, I don't think it was a documentary, but nobody was talking about it. It was the movie of Clarissa Shields when she grew up from a little girl when she first started boxing. Man, she came a mighty long way. She came a mighty long way. Nobody want to fight her. She calling out motherfuckers. She trying to make up motherfuckers to call out. Because there ain't nobody really want to fight her. They're scared. She only got, what, 20 fights? And she got all these belts. So she was fighting for belts twice a year. All the belts she got. She got belts in every weight class she fought in. You know? I'm like, and bruh, I'm gonna tell you like this. I don't hit women, I don't fight women. But that woman right there, she throw her hands up at me. Bruh, I'm going to get a motherfucking 2x4 and try to wear her motherfucking ass down. But you is not going toe to toe down. She is rich, thick, solid, and she ain't no little girl. No little woman. No little lady. You know what I'm saying? She a beast. And I was very thrilled and excited and happy for her, man, because early that day, I was taking this woman to her sister, her niece's place. Her niece was giving her mother, which is her sister, I forgot how old she was. She was 60, one of them 61, 62, birthday cookout. So a girl had all these plates, like aluminum foil pans in the back of my vehicle, you know. And then her daughter had a pot. I don't know what was cooking this pot, but I wish I had to look back there. This heifer had the pot on my motherfucking seat. You know that middle part where you can bring down them big ass cup holders and recliners? You can put your arm down. You got room for 2 cups and shit like that. She had that shit. The armrest was back inside. I'm glad of that. She had the pot sitting on my seat. And good thing I got that good leather. Good leather don't leave no imprint on it. I took the shit I had, but I got a bunch of cleaning shit in my car. I gotta clean my shit out. I put some of that down on there and took the rag from the car wash and wiped it and the shit, you know, back. Good thing I had plastic or that bullshit leather. That shit would left the print in that pot. So I'm like, these motherfuckers today don't come up in here. Not the mom. The minute mom had a good conversation. The mama and put that pot. The mama was talking about Oh man, because I was talking about we were talking about something about the city is buzzing and it's crowded this weekend. Yeah, she said it's all about that goddamn fucking Sarissa Shield. I can't stand her. I said, huh? Well, I just can't stand it. She go around this motherfucker like she the best thing out here in the world, and she ain't shit. She said she's supposed to have been friends with Remy Ma when Remy Ma was locked up. She was writing her, and they was keeping in touch. She said, I really admire your career rapping and all that and whatnot. And she told Carissa, I'm anxious to see you in the future coming up in that boxing and shit like that. But at the same time, she behind Remy Ma back. Now, this was the lady said, I ain't know shit about this. I don't give a fuck. She behind Remy Ma back. How that what's his name? Patu? What's his name? Pat Poose. Yeah. I said the name good the other day. I'm fucking Pat Poose. She behind Remy trying to hit on her man or hitting on her man. She got his attention, but I think she ain't really gives attention to after Remy got out. And because Pat Poose came down. Wasn't he down here on Bronx State with her? Yeah, she came down here to perform Bronx State weekend. I think he was with her, you know what I'm saying? But I think she got to Pat Poose when after Remy got out. I don't know if she really gave him all his props and his love for taking care of their daughter while she was locked up and whatnot. You know how sometimes y'all women get on that little egoistic tip and start, why didn't do this? Why this did that? Why this? Why was this? Why was that? He probably got a lot of those why and was like, really? All these years, and that's the only thing you can do is come out and question me and judge me and belittle me. I think that's when he started getting with Carissa Shield. But Carissa Shield always probably she probably was giving him shit behind closed doors and shit. You know what I'm saying? Probably getting a little bank. Now bank will make a motherfucking man go, shit, let me weigh my options. Over here I'm getting smacked. But over here I'm getting cash. Smack, cash. Smack, cash. Well, I think I take the cash. That smack is gone. I'm done. You know what I'm saying? That's what I think happened, man. You know? And so the lady was just, I hope she lose. Bang, bang, you know. I was like, oh, she really hates Remy. No, she really hates Carissa. I said, I hope she don't ever run into it. Because if she start talking that shit, Carissa Mills, she ain't even got a hit her with no jab. She just smacked the shit out of her. We even everything. Going down, 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 down. That's what's gonna happen. Yeah. Let me see. Truck said, what Truck he said? The shit is stupid that they get in their game. What is the shit is stupid that they get in their game, reputation, and if they allow these dudes to play it, and it's going to set them all the way back. Who are you talking about? Who are you talking about, Truck? Tiffany said, Papoose loved these tough women. That can't possibly whoop his ass. That can possibly whoop his ass. Yeah. I think he was a little scared of Remy back in the day. Remy's one of them street broads, man. But she one thing about she know how to be a lady and she got a lot of class. But she one of them motherfuckers to whoop your ass in a minute. Don't even care about how she do it. If she got to bust a bottle, bust a stick, or whatever over your ass, or cap you with a 9 or something, Remy don't take care of the situation. You know what I'm saying? The only thing that cooled Remy Ma down when she got out of jail was that joke. But that joke is a man. That joke put her down with everything. That joke looked out for her while she was in jail. make sure when she come home everything's straight, help out Papoose and the little daughter. I mean, Fat Joe's the man. And that's another thing, man. I like to get on Fat Joe on the Jersey Connect show, man, about all he's doing and the things he's making happen for a lot of people, man. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people just expected Fat Joe coming up throughout life, really. But Fat Joe had a lot of connections, knew a lot of people. And he saved one motherfucker from getting their ass out in Cali. He saved a motherfucker from getting their ass killed out in Cali. And I give Fat Joe a big up for that. I was talking about the dude trying to play. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that, you know what, man? Reputation and all that type of shit. Trust me, they don't give a fuck about that. You know what Enos Cannon and all the motherfuckers thinking about? Man, we can go over there because, I mean, first and foremost, man, and we're going to get off this in a minute. First and foremost, what will ever make a man want to deal with? I mean, change his audience to deal with. What will make a man want to do? Right? Number two, you go over there and you making that money. It may not be the type of money you made in the NBA, but it could be more than what you made, right? Why would you want to go there and win a championship and beat women when you couldn't do it with men? I seen you play English. The other joke, I got to see him to see. But I just don't know by the name that y'all giving. Do I know this motherfucker or not? But when I get to see him, his face, you know, I got to go to YouTube and pull him up, right? Then I'll know. But, I mean, what makes y'all want to do this shit? That's what I'm trying to figure out. You know, I never in my life think like I'm going to be a female. You know, you look at throughout probably your life growing up, how some little boys put some high heels or throw on one of their mother or sister shorts or something like that and walk around. I ain't never thought about it. I ain't had no women but mama in that. And I wouldn't go fuck with mama clothes or shoes if she asked me to. Because I didn't see that. You know what I'm saying? My name was Bernard, not Bernice or Vanessa. You know what I'm saying? That wasn't me. So I never thought about that. But you got people doing that throughout life. Dwayne Wayne, son. What is he now? About 11 or 12? But when he was 7 and 8, that motherfucker looked like straight up. And you know what? Man, let me stop right here. Let me stop right here. I'm about to tear my shit up, man. Let me stop right here. Saturday, I was at the pizza parlor. So, you know, sitting up there waiting for my to go on. It's like, it ain't a pizza parlor. It's an Italian restaurant that has pieces set up in there and make good-ass pizza. And all the Italian food is good. I really haven't eaten it, but every time I go there, I see people eating. You know, like almost like a mafioso place you go up in there. You know, the wood tables and chairs, they ain't got all that fancy shit. You know what I'm saying? You come to eat, motherfucker, and talk and get the fuck out of it. Eat, drink, talk. They got beer in there, you know, they sell beer from the fountain and shit, you know what I'm saying? So I'm sitting up there, you know, I've seen all the food people be buying. Spaghetti look good, chicken palm, then you got the sandwiches, meatball palm, chicken palm, you know, all that shit they got outside of just pizza. So I'm just waiting for my 2 orders pizza. You know, I buy one for myself. I get the small, so don't think I'm sitting up eating the whole pizza. I get a small because I like to have shit on mine. My son like it plain, so I get 2 small, right? The 2 small comes $25, and it got 6 slices on each one of them. They got a medium and they got a large, right? The medium probably got 8, the large got 12, right? So I'm sitting up there waiting on my pizza. So this young lady come through. You know, she looked, you know, nice looking young lady. I seen her daughter, but I didn't see the other person with her until they went past me. I seen the back of them, right? had the same shorts on as the girl. Those little shorts that's real tight and they come all the way up to about the thighs or so. Had a pair of them on. And they both had pink sneakers on. So when they went to go sit down, I looked and see it's a fucking boy. I said, oh, no, they wasn't with mom. That's what made me really feel the way I feel. They was with dad. How the hell? And somebody just said that too in the chat. Let me see what that was at. Tip said it about fathers. Let me see what that said. She said a son. Oh, I can't find it right now. I scroll, but about the fingernail polish with cable in. A lot of men grow up watching the game with their sons, and you know they don't teach them or condone that, right? Well, this broken right here. Now, when my kids get ready to go out with me, I'm looking to see what the fuck they got on before you go out. I want to say, yo, bro, what's that shit you got on, man? You can't go with me with them shit on. Unless he, see, they let their kids turn a different coat before they can fit the coat. Let them fit the coat. Let them grow up and fit the coat. Then he can go do what he wants. But while you in my household, oh, no. Go in there and put some fucking boy shorts on. Certain shit that goes down to your knees or something. You got to take that shit off, bro. And I felt kind of bad for the dude because his girl probably seen it, or either he get the kids for the weekend and he went to go get them, so let's go get some pizza or something, you know. But they ate in. But when I seen that shit, man, I was like, oh. Now I don't know what the fuck society coming to, but if this is the end of it and this is how it's gonna be, take me somewhere else. Take me somewhere else. I want to see simple. This shit right here is not simple. You know, terrible, man. Terrible, bro. Yeah. But it's 12:29. Let me try to get through some of this shit, man, before I get out of here, because I'm gonna go take care of some business. You know, Monday's my business day. You know, I need to go drive, but I need to go check on let me go check on two used tires, man, put them in my front until I can buy me two new ones. I seen this shop I dropped this guy that works there, a Mexican dude. You know, Mexicans, boy, they always gonna find it. They gonna give you a deal. I'm gonna see if I can find me two nice ones until probably this upcoming weekend. I'll go get me two good ones. And I'll put those two on the back until I can get me two more new ones. See, that's how you got. I mean, that's how you work when you by yourself. You know what I'm saying? And you retire, you ain't making a lot of money. You got to do it the best way you can. You know what I'm saying? You always got to politic to make things better. You know, which a lot of our politicians out here make things worse than they politic. You know, so I'm politicking to try to help Chief Rocka to survive and move on in life. But that car is an asset to bring extra money. You know what I'm saying? You know, a lot of people get these vehicles sometimes, and they get the vehicles, you know, because they luxury. But all you're doing is mostly going to work, home, or grocery store, or the game, or something like that. I'm using mine for if you got to pay every month, I'm getting the value out of it. That's just plain simple. I'm getting that value out of it. And when I feel it's getting to the point I need to trade in, shit, the lady at the credit union told me to bring my paperwork in. She'll give me a deal on another vehicle and a little less money. And credit union. I had to go to credit union Saturday morning. See, that's another thing. Devil was working Saturday morning. I had to go to credit union Saturday morning because somebody was trying to take $2.99 out of my credit union account. And what made it a red flag, they did it 3 times in a row. So I got an alert, and I just told them to block the card. And so I had to go to the credit union when they opened up at 9 o'clock. That threw me off. But I was out and about 7 o'clock trying to get some rides. I had got a couple of rides, and then this shit happened. I had to cut my ass off to find out what's going on. Once I found out what was going on, I said, oh, hell no. So I had to go get one. But the lady was pretty good. She educated me on a lot of stuff that I didn't know about. And probably some of y'all don't know. Once I get these situations and get approved for a new vehicle, I'm going to tell you about it. See, I ain't one not to share. If I want to make it happen, then I can share. You know what I'm saying? That's real. But a lot of us don't do that. You know, we don't tell each other about shit going on that are better you. And I don't like that. Because you go to these other nationalities, they know about everything. We don't even know about half the shit. And that's real talk. Oh my God, man. Everybody stand up. Salute. We got royalty up in the house. This brother right here came to my first, me and Jungle Brother first couple of podcasts, and he followed us throughout the year. He's still following the number one Chief Rocka Jerseyvern. I love this brother like he was a brother of mine. He goes, he just had a born day. I had a birthday to him. He goes by the name of King B50. What's up, my brother? Stay down here in the ATL. Yeah, we got to get together, man. We got to go have that drink this year. Football season is here. We definitely got, I still got your number, brother. We got to get together, man, and do some things, man. King B50 in the house, man. Big ups to him, man. Fuck it, I do my own motherfucking applause. Woo, boy. Man, it was him. Yeah, that was for me to hit the wrong button. There you go. There you go. Yeah, definitely. That's a weak one, man. Shit. Let me hit this one. Yeah, there you go. It's a little chill. And then it was him, King Kane, Sluggo. It was somebody else. They were the first four brothers that came to our show, man. And they followed us every day, man. Big up to you, King B. And he has a son, man, that's about to be big, probably in ball, man. I see him out there on his Facebook page, man, getting that son right, man. Big up to you, man. Yeah, definitely, man. I'll be hollering at you, King. That's real. Football season is back, man. He diehard Atlanta fan. I'm glad I finished talking about Atlanta until he came, man. Because I don't be wanting to hear him talk. He's one of the good guys, man. I don't be wanting to hear him talking about him in a bad way. You know what I'm saying? I talk about him in a democratical way with him. But other people, man, we just get out there raunchy. Oh, man. Listen, I'm going to talk about this right here because it kind of like, I want y'all to let me know on this list who y'all think should be on this team. This is the 2028 Olympic basketball team. The players so far that they picked to be the leading candidate. They may have a couple other people come in. A couple of these people may not want to go or got other commitments or injured, right? So far, we got Jason Tatum from Boston. Chet Holmgren, I don't know why the fuck they want him to get on the team after that goddamn playoff. The Western Conference Final we had, Chet Holmgren. Jay Will from Oklahoma City. You got Booker from he went to Kentucky playing with Phoenix. You got Ant-Man. Now, Ant-Man definitely should be on that team. He's on the lap. That won the gold. You got Cade Cunningham. Now, that's the good one. You got the ball guy that just went to Minnesota with Ant-Man. He's there. Jalen Brunson from my championship New York Knickerbockers. He's there. He should have been on the last team too. He just missed the cut, but that's all right here now. Then you got Hollenberg from Indiana. You got Bam Alabama from the Heat. Then you got Pablo from Miami, an ex-Duke player. And Cooper Flag. Is Cooper Flag the only? Yeah, Cooper Flag? No, check. We got two Gentiles on the team, you know. So let me see if anybody said anything about that. Oh, Sluggo in here, huh? Sluggo at? Sluggo in the chat room? No, he just mentioned Sluggo. He said, "What's up, Sluggo?" If he was in here. Yeah, I know Sluggo probably in the background listening to the show. OG Dion, yeah. Jungle Brother just remind me. OG Dion was in there too, taking shots about you and I called about me and him. Yeah. I gotta try to catch up to OG Dion. OG Dion got into some of that rough shit, man. He started trying to pimp women out there. Talking about he got his whole pimp. I said, I hear you, bro. Shit, I don't want none of them. I'll pass. No, man, we fans. We gotta talk. Oh, okay, I got you. I got you, King B. Yeah, you right about that. We are fans, man. Yeah, you got the crown hold in here too, King B. From a Mad Knox back in the day. Yeah, but yeah, that's gonna be our Olympic 2028 possibility as being a team, man. That's great talent there, man. I just hope they can play together. See, you can have all that talent, but if you don't, LeBron and them learned hard. Him, Carmelo, and D Wade, they learned hard. They had to finally get a Kobe Bryant to take them over the top. Because in 3 years they went to qualification one year when LeBron was rookie. Him and Carmelo and D Wade, they was on the bench, coming off the bench. But when the reporter asked them what happened, they said, "Man, we don't know. We ain't play." And then the next year they went to the next 4 years after that they went to the Olympics. And then they went and finally won when Kobe Bryant was on the team. So you got to have a combination of people that really want it and people that know how to adjust to other people. That'll make your team. You can't have a bunch of superstars that's trying to create a team and don't know how to play as a team. You know what I'm saying? So this right here, our these players right here, I think they all can come together, but they all got different abilities that can hurt the European, the other Olympic teams that's going to be in the Olympics. They can hurt them with a lot of different talents that they have to make each other better. And I like this team so far, but I think one or two of them may not be on it when it's all said and done, because there's going to be some players that's going to shine before 2028 that may be a leak over there. So we'll watch to see. That's what they got out there right now. Colangio got out there right now. But we'll see, man, when it all comes down, man. But like I said, it was a big win this weekend for the ATL, Clarissa Field. She brought the people out. The people, man, they came out there. Man, I haven't been to State Farm. I remember when it used to be the Phillips. They said that we did it in the inside. So I haven't been to State Farm yet. I'm planning on going down there soon. But they said State Farm was jamming all night. Music, people being showed on a big screen that's there. A lot of celebrities was there, man. There was so many celebrities up in that motherfucker. I thought I had an offering plate passed around. See if I can get some minutes and see if these motherfuckers cheap or they out for the cause. I started having a couple ushers go around with the goddamn. No, he was there. Usher Raymond was there. I started having some ushers, church ushers, go around with them plates and give me some goddamn money. But I'm so glad to see this brother coming in, King B 50. Yo, man, if you get some time on Monday, check us out. If not, King B, on Wednesday, me and Truck D, our football show starts back. but we combine the fantasy football show with the football show. So on fantasy, we need more people in the league, right? If we can get 4 more people, we can have 2 leagues in fantasy. I think that's what Truck said yesterday. If I'm wrong, correct me in chat, Truck. 4 more people, we can get 2 leagues. So if you want to get in the league, get in touch with Truck D so we can have this thing set so we can get ready for the draft. We can start getting the money. I think it's just only $25 to enter. The entry fee is $25. We get 2 teams, man. We're going to have some fun. And the other part of the show is our football show, where we do picks throughout the season. 5 NFL picks. And it's continuously. At the end of the season, whoever has the most wins will win the prize we give you. You know, Tony T-Man Sanchez Williams won it last year. And I don't hardly see Tony no more. Tony's still living on that money. T-Man in the background, I'm like, cuss me out, do whatever you want. You know, so we do give a prize, but this is a new catch this year. We're not saying you got to be in there for the whole show. As long as you pull up in there about time for pick selection, every week, you're good. We had a brother win 4-1. No, he was undefeated one week, and we ain't see him no more after that. See what I'm saying? So he fucked his chance up for trying to be a winner through the season. But all you gotta do is be there for picks because we're not sending picks out. Now, if you like PNP, right, or The Great, which was on the West Coast, PNP still be working. She got about 3, 4, 5 jobs. So she still be working sometimes, but she's trying to find time to get in there during the pick segment. She'll be the only one really get it because we know she here all the time, right? The Great, if he's in it, if he's gonna be in the pick him section of it, and he can't make it sometime, we know their time difference is different. But The Great should be there. But those are only 2 that get a pass today. Everybody else got to be in the chat room around that segment. That segment starts 45 minutes before the show ends. And the show ends at 9 o'clock. So you do the math on what time you need to be in the chat. All right? We like you to be in there the whole show, 7 to 9. You know, the fantasy part in there. You know, but if you can't, we don't beg because we know you're in the background. Because when we go look at the numbers after the show or throughout the days, the background, shit. Last Tuesday night, we had a good show on Jersey Connect show. That night, we had damn near 100 people already, and it usually takes a couple of days before you get up to 100 or more. We almost had 100 people in there that night. We had about 80-some people in there that night. You know what I'm saying? So, and background listeners, I'll support you anytime. You know, because they come all over, overseas, throughout the United States, everywhere. They come all over. And I thank y'all for coming in. But anyway, man, she's probably about to get the fuck up out of here, man. But you know, I do almost 3 hours. I used to do 3 hours on Spreaker and shit. The time, you be looking at the time up there because Spreaker only give you 3 hours unless you get the 5-hour platform studio. So I used to look at the clock and say, let me hurry get the fuck up out of here. Spreaker gonna cut off on me, and I ain't even finished, right? But we're not like that here. But I got a life to live, and I got things to take care of, and I got to move on for the rest of the day. But I appreciate all y'all coming out, man. And tell a friend. Monday mornings, 10 to 1. Tuesday night, 8 to 10. Wednesday night, 7 to 9. Check me out. Check out all the singers tonight. Should be playing in Extra Lounge, playing some music. So, you know, whatever you're watching tonight, you know, I'll pull on it and listen to her as we move throughout the night. With all that said and done, I'm about to take y'all out of here, man, with my theme song. I don't even know if I'm be able to get it right. I can't even. Okay, what happened here? What happened here, man? I can't even get my theme song, man. Wait, hold on, I'm gonna have to do this. Y'all, I ain't going nowhere.
The shoes? It's gotta be the shoes. Cause girlies, they got they stand about the jack. So I say boom, shakalaka, grab the microphone, then rock. To take the truth when on the mic, I'll say anything that sounds good. Like jump and a jump and sound over some